Well, first hike of the 2019 season. Back out on the Ouachita Trail. I had wanted to go hike the mountain top loop, which is up by the Winding Stairs campground, a 2.5 mile loop up there. But the Talamina Drive had a couple of them curves up there, had pretty good chunks of ice on it, stretches of ice on it. And so you can look back down, there's still snow on the ground here. This is 20th of January 19th, Monday, Martin Luther King Day. I was off work, cabin fever got the best of me. So I couldn't get up to mountaintop loop. So I drove down to the Cedar Creek trailhead. Didn't want to cross the creek, so I'm headed to the Ouachita Trailhead shelter. It's 3 miles. So just an out and back. We'll see what happens. Just had to get out of the house and on the trail, and here we go. There's where I'm headed. I was looking back down the trail. You can hear the traffic. Takes a little bit to get away from the highway. Just kind of cruise along here. About 40 degrees out with a good stiff wind today. Not down here in the valley. It's pretty calm. Now that's gloves on your head and cap on your head. Gloves on your hand, cap on your head. Oh, here we are. There you go, mile marker 31. Once I've done hiked all this, I've hiked, this could be my third trip down this trail. This is one I had to do out and back as I was working my way down the trail before I started using the shuttle service when I could make bigger stabs at these sections. So we'll just cruise along here and see what we come up on. Well, here's the pond, just down from mile marker 31. We're probably about 31.25, maybe a half at the most. This is one of the ponds that they don't list on the water sources. It's got cattails in it, so it's got to hold water year round. But if I remember correctly, I come by 3 of these in this section. But this 3 mile section between the 259 and Ouachita shelter, if I recall, it doesn't list any water sources in there. Of course, it's been raining, so just about every little ditch you cross had water running in it. So anyway, there's a water source. So I can hold that camera still. Isn't that beautiful? There's where I came from. He's on down the trail. So we'll keep it moving. Well, I just climb up this little hill out of that first creek you cross, what I call really creek, and there's a nice little campsite right there. Wouldn't be very far to carry water, maybe 100 yards or so. So up the mountain we go. Well, here's another one of those little ponds right off the trail. This will be number 2 from the highway. And just right back around that bend, there's a nice little flat area and campsite. Nice bed of pine needles, so it'd be a good place to put your tent up. So now we're going back down again. I could drop off in the creek one more time. So here we go. Okay, here's pond number 3. Trail's right there. You snake around, come right up on the dam of this pond. So, to my knowledge, those are not listed on water sources. Of course, I don't see anything growing in the middle of it. I'm assuming it's going to have water. May not be the best water you wanted, but hey, you need water, you need water. Maybe look back up in there. Isn't that beautiful? Alright. See the snow out through there on the ground? You can hear the wind blowing through the pines above you. I love that sound. A little bit better look back up the mountain. I love that sound. So there's where the trail's heading me. There's where I came from. Of course, there's a pond. Good day to be out on the Ouachita Trail. Imagine it's going to be a little cool when you stop and stand still, but I'll just keep moving. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Man. Alright. I'll quit saying that. Probably not. Well, I just got through eating some 3 cheeses and noodles from Backpacker's Pantry, which is pretty good. Throw some chicken in there with it. I'm sitting here at this little drainage. The waterfalls up through there. Nice and peaceful. I've come about 2.5 miles. I didn't make it to the shelter, so wasn't just out stretching my legs. Wasn't really worried about trying to get anywhere. Just enjoying the day out, getting out of the house, and not looking at a computer at work. So enjoying a little time in the woods, and time to get the bag on and cover that 2.5 miles back to the car, and time to drive home. It'll be getting dark. About 3 o'clock, so be motivating our ways back there. It's so nice and peaceful. You don't hear no highways, trains, planes. Just the wind whistling through those pine trees. Always enjoy my time out on the Ouachita Trail. Little hidden jewel here in Oklahoma. So, gotta head back that way. Isn't these little mountain streams beautiful? Let's get through there and there's top of the mountain. Looking down through there. It's so beautiful. Okay, gotta keep moving. Have to come down just off the trail and look at this tree here. Pine tree. I think twisted up into a knot. Maybe broke over and back up there. Isn't that pretty cool? That's what you call right there, folks. Never give up. Pretty awesome. Had a lot of film on the way back, just cruising on back to the car. Except found that leaned up against a tree. He's on the opposite side when I was walking in, so more stuff to carry out. I know people falls out of pack. I've had stuff fall out of my pack and not know it and lose it. So let's be good stewards of the trail and pick it up and carry it on to a trailhead and put it there, and maybe someone will recognize it and take it home with them or not. The days are long enough, so we need to pick it up and take it home and throw it in the trash. So anyway, well, there's that old creek I'm crossing again. All the rain, everything's got water in it, so plenty of water this trip. Well, as you can hear the road traffic, I'm just about back to the parking area. So it's a nice little out and back hike for the day. Get out of the house. Looking back down the trail, which is slash roadway, forest road, whatever you want to call it. Four-wheeler road. After it crosses the highway, you don't want very far on, then you jump across back into the woods. But anyway, back almost back to the car. Trying to drive home. Getting a little cloudy, sun starting to set, so about perfect timing. Didn't make it over to the Ouachita Trailhead, got pretty close to it, but I think I had still about 3/4 of a mile walk. But not really trying to get out there and crank out mileage, anything like that. Just a nice get out and stroll and get some exercise. Put a little miles on for sure. Get the old body out of wintertime mode. Springtime just around the corner. Looking forward to getting some hikes in. So, one last pan around here. Blue blaze. There's back down the trail. See the highway over there, sun, it's starting to hit the treetops. There's where I'm headed. There at the car, home. Good old work tomorrow, so gotta pay the bills. Alright, you guys have a good evening.